So thank you very much for your talk today.
No problem.
I wanted to ask you as a first question, does leaving the EU give member states more control over refugee and migrant flows?
Okay, I don't think that it does, and I think that the negative consequences of that are in a way outweigh massively the benefits of that. If we take, if we consider the scale of what has happened since 2015, we can see that no country in Europe could sustain that particular flow, asylum flows, in a protracted manner, and the EU offered the only regional organization able to table proposals for spreading that kind of pressure over several of the other countries. Also, the EU could contribute with funding for temporary and medium-term solution for that kind of challenge. So I think that leaving the EU does not offer any kind of benefits for the member states.
Okay, but then still over Europe we're hearing these anti-immigration voices.
Yeah.
Can then legal pathways into Europe be an effective tool to counter this isolationist populism?
I think that to the extent that this is a process that is really something that emerged from national public opinion, absolutely yes. The idea is that to the extent that governments and the civil society organization are able to come to an agreement about the beneficial effects of legal migration and opening up more legal pathways for migrants, that is only to be welcomed. And I don't think that populists stand to gain anything from that, considering the demographic structure of European society and their labor market needs, which are different, but still would benefit from migration labor schemes to be started as soon as possible.
Exactly. And maybe looking ahead a bit, looking at the future of migration agreements, what does the EU-Turkey deal mean for that future, for the future of these agreements? Okay,
so that is a very peculiar agreement. The EU had what was called the global approach to migration, that was aimed at better involving third countries into the migration policy process of the EU. That has started in the mid-2000s and is one of the main outcomes of that was striking agreements with main sending countries. As I said, the Turkey agreement was a temporary one aimed at providing some breathing space to European countries. However, the EU has to come up with durable solution for conflicts and consequences of conflicts, such as mass displacement, that will most likely continue to happen in the near future, and will need absolutely to step up efforts in collaboration with other international organizations such as UNHCR for scaling up resettlement and spreading more evenly, if possible, asylum seekers and refugees that are already present in Europe.